Am I the a-hole for telling my partner not to come back for a weekend after he decided to spend 6 weeks away to help his mom? Trigger warning: mentions of suicide, verbal and physical abuse, and death. I feel like an a-hole, but maybe it's justified. Sorry this is long. A little background: my 51F partner, 54M, and I have been together for 6.5 years. We moved in together 1.5 years ago. I have 4 sons. 3 are teens, 15, 17, and 19, who live with us, and my oldest, 32, is an adult on his own. My 15 and 19-year-olds are disabled. I love my partner and so do my kids. He is a teacher and an incredibly kind, patient, and loving man, very different from my previous 2 husbands, who were verbally and physically abusive. When my partner and I started dating, I wanted to remain independent in every way. I've had terrible experiences relying on partners who let me down, and I've had to restart my life alone with kids twice. But over time, my partner and I established a strong bond. We got through COVID together, and my kids felt safe and comfortable with him. After 5 years, we decided to rent a large house together. It was a rough time, because my brother and father passed away within 4 days of each other, and the move happened while I was traveling to funerals and grieving. But we got through it. A few months ago, my partner's brother, 54M, passed away. His brother and mother, 76F, lived together in another state about 2,100 miles away. They had a high conflict, contentious relationship, and his brother suddenly took his own life during one of their fights. My partner's mother is a very difficult, angry, and complaining woman, but my heart still goes out to her. This is a horrible, traumatic tragedy. She refuses therapy and has burned bridges with a few relatives who live near her. She insisted that my partner not travel out right away to help her. She's afraid of becoming indebted to anyone and doesn't want to be treated like a burden. He respected her wishes because he knew she would have been upset if he didn't. Because of this, I helped him brainstorm a way she would accept his help. She had a medical procedure about 10 days before Thanksgiving, so we suggested my partner go out at that time and stay through the holiday. She was still hesitant. So I suggested that the kids and I go to the nearby big city for the holiday, and we could all get together a few times, including on Thanksgiving. Then she agreed. As long as we were already going to be there for a different reason, he could visit and help her with his brother's belongings and household matters. To be clear, my partner's mother can be downright insulting and hurtful. The last time I visited, she made racist comments to me and then yelled at me about my family drama right after I learned a relative had died. I will never stay at her house again. But my partner loves her, even though he understands why other family members, including his sister, keep their distance. He knows she is toxic, but he feels obligated to make sure she's okay. He simply doesn't let her words sink in. A few days ago, she slipped in her driveway and broke her ankle. She needed surgery and is now in the hospital. She wants to go home, but she needs physical rehab first. Even after rehab, they will not discharge her unless they know she won't be alone. My partner will be there on Saturday, so he'll be able to help when she goes home. Yesterday, he told me he's going to stay there instead of coming back with us after Thanksgiving. He plans to come back for one weekend for an athletic event I'm participating in, then return to stay with his mom until after New Year's, a total of 6 weeks. I'm really hurt that he made this decision without talking to me. He didn't ask how I felt about it or how I would manage this large house and the kids by myself while he was gone for 6 weeks. He didn't consider how it would affect us to have him gone for Christmas. He didn't apologize or suggest that we find another way to celebrate. He just decided. I support him helping his mom. For 6.5 years, I've reminded him of her birthday, sent flowers for Mother's Day on his behalf, booked brunch, shopped for every Christmas gift for her, ordered and shipped everything, hand-knitted blankets for her and his aunt, sent holiday gifts to his cousins, everything that shows I consider myself part of his family. The loss of his brother impacted me deeply. I also recently lost my own brother. I completely understand his grief. His mother is a mean woman, but he loves her, and because he is my family, I love her with him. When I talked to him, I told him it feels like he froze me out of the discussion about helping his mom and left me to handle everything alone after I've come to depend on him. It should have been a discussion. It feels like he sees only his mother as family, not me and my kids. He was sympathetic, but ultimately brushed me off, saying he's focused on his mom and can't deal with my feelings right now, even though he understands that I feel abandoned. He said he isn't worried about me managing everything because I can do it all and everything always works out. That really hurt. I was emotional, and I told him that the kids and I will still go on our Thanksgiving trip, but we won't visit his family. We'll just have our own vacation. I also told him not to come back for my athletic event, because I need to regain my independence and start doing things on my own again. I said that if we're both going to make major decisions without discussion, then these are my decisions. Am I the a-hole? Update: thank you for your comments and perspectives, they gave me a lot to think about. I know I was having an emotional reaction to feeling left out of the decision for him to leave for so long, even though I support him caring for his mom. My partner came home and told me he spoke to a coworker about our conversation. He realized he should have discussed his plan with me. He also explained that he didn't want to burden me with it because he knows I want to help, and he was preparing for the worst-case scenario. But he agreed that we are a team and should make decisions like this together. He said he's so confident in my ability to manage the house and kids that he took it for granted that I'd be fine. I agreed that I will be fine, but we should communicate so we can plan together, and I can support him. The good news is that he spoke to his mom and her doctor. She is being moved to the in-hospital rehab she wanted, for 10 days of intensive PT. They expect her to be walking in a boot soon and moving well. He and his mom are both more optimistic. We also spoke to his aunt together. She has visited his mom in the hospital and is trying to repair their relationship after a recent rift. Having family close by will make a huge difference. If my partner does need to stay longer, we will discuss it and work out the details together.